for supporting actress in a comedy series goes to
Alex Borstein. Come on down.
I went without the bra. What a platform. Ladies, when you use a public restroom, sit down. If you sit, we can all sit. Stop peeing on the seat. I want to thank everyone at Amazon. I want to thank Amy Sherman Palladino. You are my friend. I love you and I hate you. I want to thank the writers, the entire cast. You're amazing. The crew. You do everything. We see you. My family. Anyukam, Najan Seretlek, you are our everything. My father, you are the only man who has ever truly loved or taken care of me. Thank you for that. My brothers, my Lala, life is possible with you. Mi Morinya, and my children. My children, you are everything. This is all fun. This is wonderful, but none of this matters. You matter. I love you. Thank you for giving me a life, and I'm going to try to be there for more of it.
All right. I let it all play out for a reason. That's Alex Borstein last night at the Emmys, winning for Best Supporting Actress, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel on Amazon, which is interesting to see an Amazon show actually take out an Emmy. But, of course, the important part of her speech right there, was...
I went without the bra. What a platform. Ladies, when you use a public restroom, sit down. If you sit, we can all sit. Stop peeing on the seat.
That's the message right there. Now, you were saying before we went on the air, Stacey, that you think that the Emmys has jumped the shark.
I think they've jumped the shark. I just
Henry Winkler won last night, by the way, who jumped the shark, named after a Fonzie. But go ahead, yeah.
I feel like the show doesn't carry the respect that it used to, and it's just become more of a show instead of a prestigious award for artists.
I think the artists still care. I just don't know if the general public cares anymore. We have the short attention span.
Put a bra on. Right? Like, you're going somewhere really nice. Generally, you wear a bra.
Okay. Well, that's true. I know you wouldn't go out without one, but that's because I'd be afraid that we would both end up with black eyes. All right. Here's what you really need to know going about your day today.
Let's find out. One.
So Tom Arnold got into a physical fight with the Apprentice producer Mark Burnett and his wife Roma Downey at a pre-Emmy party over the weekend.
If you aren't familiar with what's going on with Tom Arnold, he's been doing his own documentary that he's trying to find the tapes of Donald Trump saying all these things. Obviously, we know before he was elected, the tape that came out with him and Billy Bush on Access Hollywood. Now, there are rumors, and some people say they have heard the tapes of Donald Trump using racial slurs and other really bad things about people while filming The Apprentice, Mark Burnett being the producer. So he's telling Burnett to release the tapes.
Well, Tom Arnold's new show conveniently does premiere tonight on Viceland, but it's called The Hunt for the Trump Tapes, and that's exactly it. It's his experience trying to track down these tapes, I guess, via Mark Burnett.
I had no idea that Mark Burnett's wife was Roma Downey. First of all, you said before, you always want to say Roma Downey Jr. That is not right. Why is her name so familiar to me?
She was on the show Touched by an Angel.
Oh, so the Touched by an Angel woman got touched by Tom Arnold. That sounds like it could be an Inquirer headline in and of itself. But then Tom Arnold apparently left an impression on Roma Downey. I almost did it. On Roma Downey. Now, she used to be on Touched by an Angel. CBS has another show coming out this season that is almost like that. Now, this show ran, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, maybe?
It was a while ago.
When we were growing up. The show Touched by an Angel, very nice Sunday show. CBS kind of has that legacy. So they have a new show coming out. Seems like an updated version that is called God Friended Me.
Yes.
God Friended Me. All right, so God Friended Me is obviously updated for the digital age instead of Touched by an Angel. Also, because in 2018, Touched by an Angel means something completely different. All right, what else is happening? Speaking of Tom Arnold.
Roseanne Barr appeared on Brandon Straka's show, or Straka.
Who is this kid?
I don't know. I couldn't even pronounce his name right.
He's got an interview that no one else can get, right? Like, who wouldn't want to have in network news or media around the world, ourselves included, an interview with Roseanne, and she spent half an hour on Skype on his show.
Yeah, this guy is, I guess, he starts a lot of controversy.
Does this mean I now have to interview him? Am I going to have to say that I have sources that know Roseanne that kind of have some information?
You may need a little more controversy around you first to get him.
All right. So anyway, he was speaking with Roseanne.
She confirmed the character, Roseanne Connor, will be killed off this season.
I wanted to do that. That was, of course, my idea too. But, because there's so many people my age, it's a real problem in America. Yes. And so we wanted to address things so that were real. But I never was going to have Roseanne Connor die of an opioid overdose. It's so cynical and horrible. She should have died as a hero.
Well, you're kind of putting yourself above everyone. Now, if you watch the return of Roseanne last year, they did show that she was dealing with pill addiction.
Yes.
And it is something that isn't talked a lot about with senior citizens. Now, I also have to address, you know that I have a weird attraction to Roseanne Barr.
Yes, I do.
And so now I am torn between, I don't know why I have this weird, I think it's the attitude. I think it's because I appreciate that she is very vocal about things. I think she deserved to be punished for what she said about Valerie Jarrett, and the way this is all played out and her being written off the show is the way the universe was meant to unfold, and she should. But I'm still wrestling with the fact that I'm attracted to Roseanne in a weird way, and anyone can make fun of me. I don't care. But then I also think that she deserves. I think I just want to go live on her macadamia farm. On her macadamia farm. And finally.
This is so fantastic. There's a new anti-bullying service that's being offered in South Korea.
Will they let Roma Downey Jr. and or Tom Arnold show up for duty?
They just might. It's a lawsuit magnet, so I don't know if it'll ever make it here to the States. But apparently, parents can use a service to hire intimidating guys to pose as uncles for their kids to help protect them from bullies.
So you're saying that you can just say, hey, I'm going to get my uncle after you, and then the so-called uncle shows up at the school and threatens the bully?
The uncle package, where the guy walks a kid to school and gives a stern warning to the bullies, goes for about $440 a day.
$440 a day for the uncle package to show up at your school?
Yes.
Thank God it's in South Korea. If you say you're going to have the uncle package show up at school in America, you're probably going to get banned from that school and can't show up within 200 yards for the next 20 years. On that note, we are going to get out of here tomorrow. Going to tell you about something that's probably the scariest thing that we have seen advertised for your bathroom.
Stop peeing on the seat.
No, Alex, no, it is not that. But we'll get into that tomorrow. Be sure to subscribe and check out the other podcast. That is My Daily Beer. We'll do it all again tomorrow. You know we love you.
I'm talking about the sounds of hot, passionate lovemaking that was coming from the bathroom that I had heard with my own two earballs.